Bitcoin price dips under $60,000 as dollar strength index reaches 16-month highs. The greenback regained strength in hopes that stronger inflation data in the U.S. would revive a tighter monetary policy and after better-than-expected retail sales growth. Bitcoin logged its worst daily performance since September as BTC price slid by 10% to under $59,000 on November 16. On the other hand, the United States dollar jumped to its best level in 16 months after spending across the American retail sector grew despite persistent COVID-19 fears and inflation concerns. The BTC price established an intraday low of around $58,600 on Coinbase, only to retreat higher to reclaim $60,000 as its psychological support. Its move downside appeared as U.S. President Joe Biden signed the $550 billion infrastructure bill into law, including new tax reporting requirements for cryptocurrency users. Meanwhile, the dollar continued its prevailing bull run smoothly as sales at the U.S. retail stores rose by 1.7% in October versus 0.4% in the previous month. That provided further evidence, after an excellent non-farm payrolls report last week, that the U.S. economy has been rebounding strongly from the COVID-19 lows. As a result, investors raised their bids on the dollar, anticipating that the Federal Reserve would accelerate the tapering of its $120 billion a month asset purchase program, leading to earlier-than-expected rate hikes, which have remained near zero since March 2020. The U.S. dollar index, which measures the greenback's performance against a basket of top foreign currencies, touched an intraday high of 95.821 on November 16, its highest level since July 2020. Conversely, Bitcoin, which rallied strongly against a lower interest rate environment throughout 2020 and 2021, retreated. More gains ahead for the dollar. Analysts anticipated that the dollar would continue its growth higher in the coming months ahead, with market analyst Scott Melker predicting the DXY will reach 97.50. At the core of Melker's bullish outlook was a double bottom setup. In detail, double bottoms appear when the price forms two low points on a similar horizontal level to represent a potential bullish reversal. A bullish confirmation comes when the price breaks above a specific resistance level, a high point between the two bottoms, to target level at a length equal to the pattern's maximum height. So it appears, the US dollar index has been breaking out of a similar double bottom setup, as shown in the chart below. Bitcoin has more than doubled its prices in 2021 amid growing concerns about inflation. Nigel Green, chief executive of De Vere Group, noted that the cryptocurrency may keep on surging in value at least until the second quarter of 2022, citing the U.S. Consumer Price Index's recent climb to its three-decade high. This latest data out of the U.S. will only compound global fears about inflation as price pressures run hot around the world, he noted, adding, "In this inflationary period, Bitcoin has outperformed gold, which has been almost universally hailed as the ultimate inflation hedge, until now." Vijay Iyer, head of Asia Pacific with crypto exchange Luno in Singapore, called Bitcoin's ongoing correction a healthy pullback, especially after its 175% plus year-to-date price rally to $69,000. "It would be unusual to keep moving up without corrections," he noted. On the other hand, Joel Kruger, a currency strategist at LMAX Group, said that a tighter Fed policy would start weighing on the broader market, hitting the riskiest assets the hardest, a reason why Bitcoin and the rest of the crypto market have been retreating against a rising dollar. Martha Reyes, head of research at Bitquant, a digital asset firm, also called Bitcoin a risk on investment, stating that people would want to raise cash from the most profitable assets in times of stress.